Yeah, I mean, I think I like was super excited when I found out that I was going to be a Disney princess. Like, who gets to say that? It's such this iconic group of people, and so to sort of be a part of that was really exciting. And then when I found out that it was not going to be your typical Disney princess, but that they're secondborns and that they don't fit that sort of princess and prince mold, that just made me much more excited, because it's so important that we sort of break out of what people, think you should be. And yeah, I just think it's a really great story, and having these princesses and princes that aren't typical is going to be really exciting and fun to see.
I mean, for me, it was a shock, first of all. I mean, my manager called me and said, I have good news and bad news. And I mean, that's always a worrying thing. And he said, good news is Disney loved you, but bad news, you're going to have to live in Toronto for 2 months. And it took me a second to kind of figure out what he just said. But I was in shock, and I fell in love with January from the second I auditioned. I just loved her bubbliness and her outgoing personality. I mean, I say that she's the Disney character version of me. So it was a lot of fun to kind of jump into that and be able to create a character from scratch. But I loved that she just throws herself into everything, and when she discovers she has the powers, it doesn't end up defining her, it just enhances who she is. And I love that about her, because she was able to just kind of get on with everything, and she loves befriending people, and she just would use her powers to just have a fun time in general, which is one of the reasons I loved her.
I mean, personally, for me, I was very excited, because not only am I getting to play a prince, which not many people get to play, but I get to play a superhero with superpowers, and that is like super cool to me. So I was just really excited, because I knew I would be able to learn stunts and get to try on all these cool outfits, and that's what happened.
I remember when I first got sent the audition, I only got sent like my sides that I had to read for, and it wasn't established at that point that my character had superpowers. And I fell in love with Roxana initially. I thought she was really funny, and I wanted to give her an accent and give her all these little intricate qualities. And then when I got the full script, kind of after I found out that I got the job, I fell in love with the script initially. And I think even as an outsider's point of view, I'm excited for people to see the movie, because I think it's, again, as we've said, it's so original and interesting, and such an important story to tell as we're going into modern day media, that I was truly honored to be a part of it.
Yeah, when I first found out that I booked the role of Mateo, I was in the car with my dad. We were just coming home from school, and my agent, my manager called me. They told me the news, and I was trying to contain my excitement on the phone call without like flipping out in my van. But when I found out that I booked the role of not only a Disney prince, but a superhero as well, it was really surreal to me, because that's something I feel that people only like fantasize about. It's something when you were a kid, you'd be in your backyard, like pretending to be this crazy prince with superpowers, and I got to actually live that reality, and it was an adventure for me, and it was super exciting, and I felt super blessed to be handed such an amazing opportunity.
And you had different teachers for each thing. Like you had a musical teacher that gave you like voice lessons and guitar lessons and piano lessons, Isabella.
Yeah.
A couple, I think, Krista Russo, who's part of a band called Powers, who actually wrote all the original music for our movie, and plays Bramblebone in the movie. And Matt Mullins is like this amazing stunt coordinator who I have spent many years working with, and he trained all these kids and choreographed these incredible fights. And you guys aren't kids anymore. I can't even